You weren't losing your mind. Someone was rearranging it. If you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused about something you were certain about 5 minutes earlier, if you've ever apologized and didn't fully know what for, if you've ever thought, maybe I really am too sensitive, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through the 7 signs of gaslighting. Some you may have heard of, but number 6 is the one almost everyone misses, because it doesn't sound like cruelty. It sounds like love. Stay with me, Heartriser. Count how many you recognize. Gaslighting is a pattern of manipulation designed to make you doubt your own memory, your own perception, and eventually, your own sanity. The name comes from a 1944 film where a husband dims the gas lights in the house, and when his wife notices, he insists she's imagining it. Here's what matters. Gaslighting is not a disagreement. 2 people can remember an argument differently. That's human. Gaslighting is when someone systematically rewrites reality and makes your accurate perception the problem. One conversation doesn't make someone a gaslighter. A pattern does. So let's look at the pattern. Sign 1. That never happened. The flat denial. You bring up something they said or did, sometimes something that happened hours ago, and they look you in the eye. That never happened. You're making things up. Why it works. Your brain trusts confident people. When someone denies your memory with total certainty, a small part of you starts auditing yourself instead of them. That self-audit is the trap. You weren't making it up. You were remembering. Sign 2. You're too sensitive. Whatever they did stops being the subject. Your reaction becomes the subject. You're overreacting. You can't take a joke. Why do you always make everything a big deal? Notice the move. The spotlight jumps from their behavior to your feelings about it. And feelings are easy to put on trial. Here's the truth. Sensitivity is a smoke alarm. They weren't upset that your alarm was broken. They were upset that it worked. Sign 3. Rewriting history in small ways. Not big lies, small edits. The restaurant was their idea, not yours. They never promised to come. You must have misheard. The fight last month? You started it. Each edit is tiny enough that arguing feels petty. But stack 100 tiny edits, and you're living in their version of your life. That's the strategy. No single edit is worth fighting over, and together, they replace your story entirely. Sign 4. Recruiting witnesses. Even your sister thinks you're dramatic. Everyone notices how you've changed. Sometimes they've actually talked to those people. Sometimes the witnesses are invented entirely. Either way, the message is the same. Reality has voted, and you lost. When it feels like the whole room is against you, doubting yourself starts to feel like the reasonable choice. It isn't. A manufactured majority is still a lie. Sign 5. Making you pre-apologize. This one lives in your body. You start rehearsing conversations before you have them. You open with, "I'm sorry, this is probably stupid, but..." You apologize for having needs, for asking questions, for taking up space. Nobody taught you this in a classroom. You learned it the way anyone learns under threat, by discovering that your unfiltered self kept getting punished. Pre-apologizing was armor. You needed it then. You don't need it with safe people. And learning the difference is part of healing. Sign 6. Gaslighting disguised as concern. Here it is, the one almost everyone misses. I'm worried about you. You've been so forgetful lately. You should talk to someone. You haven't been yourself. I'm only saying this because I love you. It doesn't sound like an attack. It sounds like care. That's exactly why it's the most effective form, because pushing back on concern makes you look unstable, which proves their point. It's a perfect trap. Ask yourself one question. After their concern, do you feel supported or smaller? Real concern makes you feel accompanied. This makes you feel monitored. If this sign just landed for you, pause and take a breath. Recognizing it for the first time can hit hard. You're okay. Keep going. Sign 7. You've started recording reality. The final sign isn't something they do, it's something you do. You screenshot conversations, you keep notes, you repeat things back. So, just to confirm, we agreed on Saturday? Building a paper trail against someone who's supposed to love you. If you're doing this, hear me clearly. You are not paranoid. You are a sane person who adapted to an insane situation. Your instincts sent you looking for evidence because your reality kept getting stolen. That instinct was protecting you. So, how many did you count? Whatever the number, here's what I want you to take from this. Confusion was the goal. The fog was manufactured. And the fact that you watched this video means part of you already knows the truth and is looking for confirmation. Trust that part. I made a free tool for exactly this moment. It's called the Truth Tracker, 7 prompts to heal from gaslighting. It walks you through untangling what really happened from what you were told happened, in writing, where nobody can edit it. The link is right below this video. It costs nothing, except honesty with yourself. Drop the number of the sign you recognized first in the comments. Just the number is enough. I read every one, and you'll see you're far from alone. Next week, we go deeper into what all of this pressure does to you. Reactive abuse, when they push you to the edge and then blame you for falling. Until then, Heartriser, your memory is not the problem. It never was.